Now, we've been tracking developments within e-portals like Myntra, Snapdeal, and of course Flipkart. And the latest on that front seems to be that Indian fashion designers are taking on the digital medium. They are getting into it very seriously. Khushbu has been tracking that space for us. Khushbu, tell us now, as far as Indian fashion designers go, are they late entrants to the whole e-commerce buzz, or has this been happening consistently?
Well, you can't really say that they're late entrants because actually this is the right time to do it because, for the longest time we've been talking about the growth of digital and e-commerce, etc., etc. Right now is when, everyone is seeing that buoyancy come into this space, and this is actually the right time to get on to it. They've waited, they've seen how it works, and, if it is something that they should get on to. Because frankly speaking, growth has been robust in the e-commerce space. If you actually look at some reports from KPMG, they report that the 7,800 mark that the e-commerce business currently stands at, it'll grow to up to 42,000 crore rupees by 2020.
Right.
So, the kind of growth that we are expecting, there is never a late entrant, I believe.
Absolutely. So then, in that kind of scenario, are we looking at newbies in the fashion industry who are getting onto the e-commerce space because it's an easier way, it is more economical to kind of get your wares out there? Or are established names also seeing the potential and getting in?
Actually, you'll be surprised that it is the Rohit Bals and the Sabyasachi Mukherjees and Ritu Kumars who are making the first entry, because after all, for any website like a Myntra or Jabong or Flipkart, these are the names that will sell, right? So they're aggressively marketing these names at heavily discounted prices. But what is very interesting is that while you would think that you get onto a website like this and you go and purchase a Ritu Kumar at 2,500 rupees, thinking that it is something that's heavily discounted for you,
yes.
But it is actually a collection that these designers are only and only designing for the online portals, because they want to keep that exclusivity. When a customer walks into their store, they want to have that differentiating factor between the product that's available at store and what's available online.
Right. So does that kind of actually work for them? Are numbers suggesting that the business of creating goods that are going to be sold online as opposed to what you're going to be selling in stores, is there, like you're saying, there is a marked difference? Is the quality a difference as well? Pricing definitely is, but in terms of what it's bringing in for them by way of profits, is there a marked difference there too?
See, obviously the fact is that, everyone aspires to own a designer label. So when they have an opportunity to reach out to a wider audience, why wouldn't they? And if that means that they need to tone down what they are creating for their in-store collection, why not? That's what they're trying to do. It is just a Pret collection that they're coming out with for online. But of course, they have to be very careful when they do that, because, it's about the label, it's about the brand, and it's about the brand value.
Right.
So the bigger reason behind this is obviously to reach out to a wider audience, to get the kind of footfalls that they might not get at stores. But of course, they have their loyal clientele who come back to them, walk into their stores. So, that is obviously not going to go anywhere.
Right.
But this is just another medium for them to...
But the concentration, of course, as far as these designers, the ones that you mentioned, whether it's Rohit Bal or Ritu Kumar or Sabyasachi, their concentration has been on the wedding side of the business. Obviously, that hasn't taken an upswing as far as sales go in the e-commerce space, because that is so personal, right?
Right.
And obviously, the price points are much higher.
Right. So, of course, right now what you see online will obviously not be the couture collection, which is, like you said, very personalized. Obviously, you can't do that online. But what they're trying to do is at least create that presence. And as, the growth comes in and the profits come in, maybe we'll see couture collections online as well.
Right. So this is about making fashion more accessible.
Absolutely.
And they are making a good business out of it as well, as we are seeing right now. We'll see how that goes, Khushbu. Thanks so much for joining us with that perspective. We'll keep telling you about all the buzz that we are picking up in the e-commerce space, especially now in the fashion industry as well.